Welcome to York Suburban Newslink for Wednesday, January 22nd. I'm Jalen Richmond.
And I'm Andrew Payton. Sasha Sayer will have the weather, and Matthew Peters will have sports later in the show. Here's our top story. Students who drive and are looking for parking may park in the church parking lot. Extra parking spaces have been leased from the church. The parking spaces are the ones closest to the school near the grass. The cost for leasing the spaces was covered by the increased cost of a parking pass. Senior Bevan Fogdahl made the PMEA Region 5 choir. The festival will be in February at Eastern York High School. She is also eligible for All-State Choir. Auditions for the All-State Choir will be held at the Regional Chorus Festival. Now here's Sasha with the weather.
This high is going to keep us dry throughout the week and throughout the day during Friday. These lows are going to come over. They were thought to bring a rain-sleet mix, but now it has seen just rain, and they're going to bring rain Friday evening and throughout Saturday. And these highs are going to keep us dry throughout the beginning of next week, now to the 5-day. Today is partly cloudy with a high of 39 and a low of 15. Thursday is partly cloudy with a high of 43 and a low of 23. Friday is also partly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 33. Saturday, there's a 70% chance of rain in the morning with a high of 41 and a low of 34. And Sunday is partly cloudy with a high of 44 and a low of 30. With the weather, Sasha Sayer.
The next Novelty Club meeting will be Thursday, February 20th. The group will discuss the book You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. You can pick up a copy of the book in the LMC. See Mrs. P or Mrs. Kendrick with any questions. Now here's the latest on the impeachment trial of President Trump. Witnesses and documents were at the core of a contentious day that stretched well into the night. The House impeachment managers and President Trump's legal team went head-to-head for hours before Senate finalized the rules of the impeachment trial. CNN's Karen Kaifa is live on Capitol Hill with a recap of yesterday's developments and a look at what's ahead today.
A marathon in the Senate culminating in a party line sign-off on Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's rules for President Trump's impeachment trial.
The ayes are 53, the nays are 47. The resolution is agreed to.
McConnell's initial proposal prompted an outcry from Democrats before floor debate even started.
McConnell's resolution is nothing short of a national disgrace.
McConnell revised his plan after GOP members expressed concerns that rush proceedings could play into Democrats' criticism of the trial as unfair. The final resolution stretching 24 hours of opening arguments for each side over 3 days apiece rather than 2. Still, Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer pushed further, introducing 11 amendments calling for the subpoenas of key witnesses.
I send an amendment to the desk to issue a subpoena to John Michael Mick Mulvaney.
And documents.
These documents go directly to one of President Trump's abuses of power.
All but one defeated on party line votes, and the decision on witnesses and documents delayed until later in the trial.
Both evidence and witnesses are addressed in the underlying resolution.
President Trump's legal team argued House Democrats have taken enough time.
They have delayed bringing this impeachment to this House for 33 days. 33 days to this body. And it's time to start with this trial.
The stage now set for opening arguments from each side. On Capitol Hill, I'm Karen Kaifa.
The YS Dollars for Scholars is now open and available for all seniors. Applications can be found at public.dollarsforscholars.org, and all are due March 8th. Email or see Mrs. Connolly for more information. Now here's Matthew with sports.
The boys basketball team defeated Dover last night 67-39. Top scorers were Aiden Hughley with 15 points, Savon Sutton and Chris Spellman with 12, and finally Anthony Brown with 11, while the girls blew away the Eagles 61-15. There was a battle for the state of PA last night in hockey. Here are the highlights. There was no scoring in the first period, so we jumped to the second period. The Flyers' Jakub Voracek gets the nice pass and scores the goal on the backhand. Philadelphia leads 1-0. Later in the period, the Flyers steal the puck at center ice and have a 2-on-1. James Van Riemsdyk gets the goal. Philadelphia ups its lead to 2-0. Late in the game, the Penguins pull their goalie for the extra attacker, but the Flyers' Justin Braun gets the puck and scores the empty net goal. The Fly Guys take the Battle of the Commonwealth in a shutout. Final score, Philadelphia 3, Pittsburgh 0.
Derek Jeter and Larry Walker were inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Jeter, one of the greatest shortstops to ever play, was 1 vote short of a unanimous selection. Meanwhile, Walker becomes only the second Canadian-born player to ever be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Tonight in Suburban Sports, the boys basketball team takes on Gettysburg at home for a divisional showdown. Make sure to come out to support. That's all for sports. I'm Matthew Peters.
It's time for the latest in entertainment news, and here's CNN's Hollywood Minute.
And get through the day without, and you're all alive. It's surviving on a day.
Ozzy Osbourne has gone public with his diagnosis of Parkinson's disease. The 71-year-old music legend and his wife Sharon went on Good Morning America to talk about his condition. Osbourne postponed concert dates last year, leading to speculation he was in failing health. But on GMA, Osbourne said, "I ain't done yet. I ain't gonna go anywhere yet."
She'll be better off without me.
I don't want to be here when you do it.
You can't just walk away after 29 years. You have to try.
I have tried for 29 years.
Thanks for watching York Suburban Newslink. Have a great Wednesday.